Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a face of the day tutorial, so if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, please stay tuned, and also don't forget to rate and subscribe. So starting out, of course, as usual, I already did my brows and I have already primed my lids. I use NYX neutral eyeshadow base first, and then secondly I use MAC's Paint Pot in soft ochre as usual. And I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk fluffy crease brush and I dip that in MAC's brown script, and I'm going to use that as my transition color, which is usually the transitional color that I like to use. And I'm just taking that and applying it in my crease up to my brow bone highlight, and I'm just blending it out, taking it from the outer corner to the inner corner. And I'm just going back in that brown script and repeating the same action on the other eye. Alright, so next I am going to apply my lid color. This is a CoverGirl eyeshadow that I got from my local drugstore. This is one of my favorite everyday eyeshadows. It's like a glittery golden color. It is so pretty, and you can just put it on lightly and it can be very subtle, or you can make it very dramatic. I love this shadow. It's one of my favorites, and unfortunately I can't remember off the top of my head what the name of the shadow is, but I will definitely put it in the description box below. I'll make sure to put a list of everything that I used in this video in the description box below, since I did not do a caption this time around. And I'm just applying that. As you can see, I'm not applying it to the complete lid. I was still trying to figure out what I wanted to do for that outer V, but later on I just decided to go ahead and just apply the color to the whole entire lid. Okay guys, so right now what I'm doing is adding the shadow to my tear duct area. I'm making sure to get it on the top lid as well as my bottom lash line. I love doing this because it's almost as if it kind of brightens the eye, and it really adds this really nice effect to your eye makeup, especially when you're done and you've added your liner and your lashes. It really can just transform your face. I love it. So next, I am taking my Sonia Kashuk pencil brush, and I am using MAC's eyeshadow in Expresso, and I am just taking that into my crease area, trying to follow the natural crease that I have. It seems to me like I almost don't have that much of a crease to follow, so I like to take this pencil brush and kind of get in there and try to define it more. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an E.L.F makeup mist spray, and I'm just going to spray my brush, and I dip the brush first. I dip the brush back into that CoverGirl shadow, and then I sprayed it, and I'm adding it back to that tear duct area. Usually when you wet certain shadows, like shimmery shadows, when you get them wet, they tend to pop more and they tend to have more of a metallic look. It just makes it a tidbit more dramatic. So, and you can probably use water. I also sometimes I like to use MAC's Fix Plus, but I think that was what I had on hand, so I just grabbed it. And as you can see right here, I'm just kind of cleaning up any fallout or any extra mess that I made. And I am taking my MAC 217 brush. I am dipping it in MAC's eyeshadow in the color Embark, and I am taking that and just pressing that back into my crease area, trying to get a little bit more definition. And as you can see, Embark is just a dark brown. It's a little bit more on the brown side to me compared to Expresso, so I like to use that in my crease as well. And I'm just going to do that, repeat that on each eye until I get the desired look that I want for my crease. And next I'm taking that same Sonia Kashuk fluffy crease brush, and I'm just going in and blending out that brown script and some of that Embark that may have gotten up pretty high in my crease area there. And I'm going back in that CoverGirl, and I'm going and finishing up that lid. Remember earlier I said I wasn't sure if I wanted to go and do a different color in that outer V, so I left it open, I left it blank, and now I'm just going back and filling that up. And next I am doing my brow bone highlight. I'm using a I did not show what color I was using, but I was using one of the lighter colors from my BH Cosmetics 28 Neutral palette. So just use whatever, if you already have a specific brow bone highlight shadow that you like to use, go with what you usually do, go with what you know. But that's what I know. I'm going with what I know. I like to use some of the colors from that neutral palette. And next I'm cleaning off my blending brush, and I'm just going to go in and blend that out so that we have no harsh lines and everything just kind of gels together. I'm going to do that on both eyes. And next I am getting ready to add my gel liner. This is a gel liner that I just picked up from probably Target. It's by E.L.F. And this is actually, I think this is actually my first time using it. So, and I'm just using a angle brush from Soho. And I'm just going to apply that to my lid. I don't always have a very steady hand when doing eyeliner, so please just bear with me. And I'm getting out of the camera frame there. This is usually why I add liner and lashes off camera, because it takes me a while sometimes, unfortunately. And I'm just cleaning up a little bit of a mess that I had there. And since it does take me quite a while, I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit. I'm going to speed it up. Alright, and got that done. I added my lashes, and look at there. Beautiful, beautiful lashes. And while we are here, I just want to say please, 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 please rate and subscribe. And also you can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Instagram, and you can find me on Facebook at Make Beauty the number 4 EVA. Come check me out, follow me, and see what I'm usually up to. Not a whole lot, but anyways, I am starting my face. I primed my face with Milk of Magnesia, and I am now applying my MAC Studio Fix Fluid to my face in NC50. This color is a tidbit bright. I decided to pull it out today to see if I can make it work for me. In the summertime, this color definitely does not work for me because I usually have gotten a bit of a tan. So I just decided to pull it out and see if I could make it work. And it seemed to have worked out okay, in my opinion. This isn't a shade that I usually pull out because I think it's a bit light for me. But I just decided, hey, what the heck, I'm just going to give it a try and we'll see. I'm pretty sure I can make it work. And I think I did. But anyways, I am doing my face. I am using my Sonia Kashuk brush. I am not sure what number brush that is, but I like to use that when applying my foundation because it's pretty big. And as you can see, I'm just kind of stippling it in there, just making sure everything's all blended in. And just making sure that I've hit all areas of my face. And next I am taking an E.L.F powder brush and I am doing my contour. I am using black Radiance powder in the shade Rich Mahgony. And I'm just contouring my forehead. And yeah, I'm gonna go down the sides of my face. And I'm going under my chin. After having a baby, I think my face got a little round, a little fat. Sometimes it looks like I have a little extra stuff going on there under the chin. So I just like to contour under there. I know you can't see me doing it, but I'm just getting some contour powder under there to take any attention off any extra roundness I may have going on under my chin. And I didn't quite like the results I was getting from that brush, so I changed brushes. I got this little angled blush brush. This came in like a high definition package that I got from Walmart. They were just a bunch of brushes from Walmart, and I find it to work pretty good, so I use it. And I don't like to contour all the way down really close to my mouth, because I already have sideburns and it just kind of looks a little crazy, so I only do a little bit of contouring there. And right now you can catch me contouring my nose. And right here I am getting ready to apply my highlight. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I think this is in the shade Toffee. I'm almost certain it's Toffee, but I will definitely put it down below what it is. But as you can see, I'm just going in the areas that I want highlighted, and I'm just packing it on, and then I'm going to go back and try and blend that in a tidbit. And I am taking an E.L.F Flawless Concealer brush and I am just blending that in. I'm going to blend all of the concealer, all of my concealer highlights in with this brush, just to make sure that everything is all gelled and seamless. Now I am taking my beauty sponge, I am spraying it with water, and I'm just going to let it just shake off a little bit of the excess, and I am going to go back in and blend that concealer out. This is a good way to blend. Blending is a really big and important part of makeup, especially in making your makeup look somewhat natural, and just making it so that it's all, you know, blended, so to say, so that it's seamless. You always want to make sure that you are blending really well. And beauty sponges are a really good way to blend. This is like a knockoff of the Beauty Blender. It works okay. Sooner or later I'm gonna give in and get a Beauty Blender, because this thing is just kind of flimsy, but to me it gets the job done. So it was only $5, so why not? And right here I'm just retouching, adding in a little bit more of my contour powder. And then after I finish adding in a little bit more powder, I'm going to go back in with that beauty sponge and just blend it out. And next I am adding my Ben Nye powder, translucent powder in the shade Topaz, and I'm just putting that in all of the places that I put my highlight in, and this is to set it. And I'm just using a regular little cosmetic wedge, and I'm just going to go in and pat. And that face, I heard my daughter coming, and she's coming in the room. But right here I am using a BH Cosmetics blending brush, and I'm just taking that and it's knocking off a little bit of the excess and blending in the powder so that it's not looking all crazy and powdery and blotchy on my face. And I'm just going to blend it in all those places that I applied the powder until it looks about right to me. And here comes the little monster. And right here I am just using MAC MSF in the shade Dark, and I'm just going to apply that to the places on my face that the highlighted places on my face that I want to have a little bit of a little glow and sheen. So I put it down the bridge of my nose, the Cupid's bow area, a little bit on the chin, forehead, and under eyes. And now I am applying my blush, which is I think it's called Plum with black Radiance, and of course I'll put it in the box below. And next, as usual, I'm just going to take my little sponge and just blend it in, blend it out. And as I'm blending that out, let me just add that I did record myself putting on my lip liner and lipstick, but I was not in frame, so I did not include it into the video. But I did use MAC's Viva Glam II, one of my favorite lipsticks, and NYX's lip liner in Cappuccino. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and please, please, please do not forget to rate and subscribe. Until next time, you guys, be beautiful.